When I was a kid up in northern Canada, one of my four brothers, they would bring a doctor in the wintertime for 6 weeks in the freeze, and in the spring and the thaw, they'd bring a doctor in for 6 weeks. And this one doctor was a hypnotist, and he hypnotized my brother and shoved a needle through his arm, had him open his eyes and look at it, and then told my brother, take it out. My brother said, "You put it in, you take it out." So the doctor took it out and he didn't bleed. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing. So I went around other kids and just did what he did. And I was shoving needles through their arms, and they got in a lot of trouble.
There's a better way to do this.
And then even the doctor said, you could infect people with those needles. And then my oldest brother said, well, go ahead. And he said, if you don't want to infect them, he said, light a match, burn the needle, and then stick it through, which I did. And then they'd have a black mark there, and a black mark would have came out. But it worked well. And that's where I got my start. And then I moved down to California, and I continued my studies down there. There were not a lot of places to study. I opened my own school where I taught people to be professional hypnotists, whether they were doctors, dentists, police officers. And then I headed up the largest overweight research center in the country, medically supervised using hypnosis, a place called Hypnoscience, helping people re-educate their eating habits. And in 1968, I started a company called Hypmovation. Hypmovation.
That'd be HYP or?
HYPMOVATION.
Okay.
And in my first 10 years of business, I graduated over 50,000 people from my program. And then I expanded. I had offices all over the country, New York, New Jersey. We serviced Connecticut, Pennsylvania, San Francisco, San Diego, Texas. I had 400 instructors teaching my course. And then in the early 80s, I downsized and decided to just do keynote speaking and seminars. So I did programs for major corporations and associations internationally on how to balance your business, family, and personal life through using self-hypnotic techniques.